So we're at the International Roofing Expo 2017, and here is our survey. Here's our survey team who is conducting our survey for us, and they're doing a great job. They've nearly got 100 surveys before, well, in about 2 hours. So, good job, guys. How's it going so far, guys?
It's going great. People are super excited. They think that the one-day application or turnaround on the estimate is great. Immediate's even better. The one suggestion we had is that you don't get the touch and feel from doing the virtual response, but other than that, everything's been going great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and like she said, to make sure that you don't, with your estimates, you don't just immediately send it back to them. They think it's kind of sketchy if it's too quick.
Right.
So within 1 day is, we found out it's really efficient.
And that's more on the industrial side?
Yeah, more on the industrial side. They feel confident that you took the time.
Sure.
And the less time you take, they feel like you don't have as many customers.
Right.
Or it might not be as you put time and effort into really analyzing the estimate.
Would you guys have any feedback so far?
Nothing really like that.
Positive, that's fine. Is it positive? I mean, are you running into people who? What is the response of people who are doing the survey? Is it positive? Is it negative?
It's been positive. Yeah, they've been honestly asking us basically what the company's about.
Yeah.
Telling them they've been associating it with asking people business cards. Yeah, so we've been getting business cards out.
Good.
Yeah.
And you guys said that you ran into some people who were saying that if the software when it's ready, they're interested.
Yeah, absolutely. They're super looking forward to it. They think it's a great idea. A lot of people are familiar with the competitors, but as far as the service offering, it's better.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm stepping back because it's like a 50 millimeter and it zooms in.
So as far as conducting the survey, we start off with getting the client's email, and then we move forward to asking them how they typically conduct their survey.
Could you run me through one?
Yeah, of course. You want me to ask you another question?
Yeah, just pretend I just walked up.
The first question I would ask would be, can I get your email address?
All right.
And the importance of that is so that we can send you relevant information, and then in addition tell you if you want the iPad. The first question that we're asking the participants is whether or not they typically use a manual survey, meaning they send someone up on the roof and they physically get an estimate evaluation of the house.
Right, old school. Pen and paper. Yeah.
The next one we ask if they use a drawing application, which requires a drone and application software, and the third being the online service. Then we move forward to see which aspects are most important with the survey. Those being the time, the ease of use, and then the price. Essentially what we found is that the ease of use and the time seem to be the predominant factors affecting whether or not, like, basically what's important for them.
That's good information.
And then we move forward and ask them if they've ever used a drone survey, and honestly the majority of people have not. And then
have you run into anyone, if any of the roofers said they own drones or have they commented? No. Okay.
We've had one vendor say that that's what they do, but that's it.
All right, good.
And then the majority of people are selective with giving estimates, meaning that they're not going to give everyone an estimate because it takes money, it takes resources to deliver those estimates.
That's good information. That's good.
And then absolutely unanimous, actually I think I've had one say no, but the question of whether time and price factor were diminished. If they had the option to obtain a custom roofing report in minutes, virtually no way at a standardized low price, everyone says that they'd be interested
That's awesome.
in that service.
That's excellent.
The two bid situation as far as customers that are getting 2 or more bids, those seem to be our government contractors, and they require at least 3 bids per survey anyways.
Yes.
They're saying that's important, that it's speedy to get that done.
Yeah.
Everyone pretty much unanimous has agreed that a 24-hour wait period is acceptable when giving an estimate.
Okay.
The only feedback we've got from that is that more than 24 hours seems to be logical for an industrial type project.
Okay.
Assuming that you have arrived at a customer's house shortly after receiving an estimate request, the optimal window of time for delivering an estimate, everyone has said optimal is on the spot, but logical seems to be more like a day.
Okay. That's because that's all that's available right now.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I would say it's about 50-50 of whether or not people have ordered a custom roofing report or aerial survey, and I think it has a lot to do with the demographic of where these people are conducting business.
They're old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
more elderly people haven't done it.
Sure.
They're like, we like to go with old school. Like,
Exactly.
Old school.
Yeah,
I've heard a lot
yeah,
of old
yeah.
school.
They're comfortable with that.
Yeah.
Those are those people that are also in the position to be coming to these type of conventions. It's not the people that are on the ground doing that. It's just what they're having that people are doing. In my
Yes.
Like, gave us their card.
As far as how people submit their estimates, I would say that the majority is set a mix between digital and paper. Kind of like she just said, the older demographic is saying, "Oh yeah, we're paper," and they're gun ho about their paper.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I would say,
They're not changing up.
Yeah, they're definitely not changing up. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the drawbacks or inhibitions that you perceive when using a custom roofing report or an aerial service. Cost was the number one. And then another lady stated that she just, whenever you're using one of those services, you're really, like, that goes hand in hand with the no element of control.
Right.
But she said that you weren't getting a feel for the way that the roof felt
Sure.
whenever you're walking on the...
Yeah, it's kind of blind. Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
So you're putting all your, all your eggs in one basket.
Yep. Excellent. Great job, guys.
that's what you wanted.
Great job. Excellent. No, it's great. It's very good.